Hello guys, today we're gonna be looking at a new watch. I sold my Certina and I got this one. I was getting bored a little bit with the super plain design, and yeah, so there's that. Let me just check on the box first, just to show, because it seems like something a little bit more different from Orient, but comes in the pretty standard, fairly standard box, nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty simple thing. This is a little bit more substantial. I'm not sure if all Orients now come with this. Previously I've seen only the Orient stars come with some more thicker plasticky badge. This is the model number, which is, doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm gonna type it into the name of the video. But yeah, that's it. Per classic normal box put into another box. And yeah, just got that out of the way. So the watch, what is this? This is one of those super weird quirky Orient reissue, kind of reissue models. I'm saying kind of because especially this one has plenty of cues from older Orient models. Older, I mean 60s and the 70s. So yeah, pretty old models. But it's not reissue in the sense that it's one-to-one reissue, like for example, like this guy. The Timex is something that the Falcon has something that Timex did in 1978, and now they reissued it to basically the same dimensions, again quartz, of course not the same movement, but pretty much the same watch, same dimensions, everything is the same bracelet. This one is a little bit more, how can I put this? Oh, let me just lock the exposure here because it's getting messy, sorry for that. This is I'm playing with the lights here. Something's not right, I think. Yep, now it's supposed to be better. This is a modernized version of their old school diver. Some sort of a they made a so-called revival series of something that has this case and this bracelet, but it's not brushed, it's polished, and it has a world map here. Again, it has internal bezel. I think it's called like nicknamed the World Diver or something like that. The World Diver Revival. It has the internal bezel of that watch is has 24-hour markers, and it has like a world map on the dial. It's a pretty looking watch, but I think this one is I prefer this one a lot because, first of all, I love this orange markers and stuff. I mean, it's awesome. Also the depth of the dial, not that the other one doesn't have the depth, but this one has more protruding markers around the hour markers. And yeah, anyways, briefly the specifications of this thing. It's a 43.5 millimeter case diameter. That's pretty large, but bear with me, only 46 lug to lug. So, and especially that those lugs, you can see that they come straight down. This is very comfortable on the wrist. Let me just put it on my right. Oh, there's some crap here. Sorry. My wrist is not that big at all. Actually, my left one is 6.7. Okay, let me just put it on the left one. Pretty sure that my right wrist is a little bit bigger than my left wrist. So, yeah. I think it looks pretty good. Extremely comfortable. It doesn't at all feel too big or anything like that. It feels just super nice. I'm gonna compare it to my Seiko in a little bit, which has the same type of case, so I mean no lugs and stuff. So 42.5, 46 lug to lug. The thickness, I gotta be honest, I have no idea. I haven't measured it, but it's not thick. I mean, it's pretty standard for a diver. I think like 13-14 centimeters, millimeters, something like that, but no more than 14, I'm pretty sure. And you have that super fun domed crystal, which you can see that there is some distortion here. It's pretty cool. I keep forgetting if those with the distortions are double domed or single domed, or I don't know. You can let me know in the comments, but I keep forgetting about that. So we're getting all that. The crystal is mineral. It's not scratch proof, and it doesn't have AR coating, which is a shame, because let me just try to. At some angles, you can see pretty hardcore reflections. Trying to work here with the light that I have, which is not great. You can see that at some angles you can see even the hands reflect on the crystal, and depending on the light, on some light it's not great. On other light it's really proper. Let me try to work something out here. No, it's not working out at all. That's a hard watch to shoot. It's very dynamic color wise, and I'm having trouble getting a proper color. Let me try another way. Yep, I think this is better. But yeah, this is one thing that I don't like about it, is the reflections. Pretty reflective, but other than that, extremely legible, as you can tell. Proper diver bezel, which is internal. You can split it both ways. I mean, when I say proper, not really. Not really. This thing doesn't screw down neither of this crown, which is the normal regular crown for the movement. But you're not going to dive with this watch, that's for sure. You can if you want to, because it's 20 bar, it's a 200 meters water resistance, so I don't doubt in any way that you could pretty comfortably swim and do some light diving with this watch. You just gotta be more careful with the crowns, not to pull them or something like that. But that's pretty much it. And you have some circular brushing here on the sides, brushing sideways here, circular here, and I think that's vertical here. I'm not sure if it's properly visible here, but yeah. This is about the case. The bracelet is fairly standard, not super similar, practically the same as the one called, I think it's the King Diver Revival Reissue or whatever. Same concept of a watch, same movement, but it has the day here and date here. Again, it has two crowns just positioned here and here. I think they're here and here, I'm not sure. I may be mistaken, but and yeah, fairly similar as a watch, but this one has the same bracelet. Yeah, that's pretty much spec wise. I got it just today. Firstly I decided to I was thinking to wear it for, I'm sort of wiping some stuff here. I was thinking of using it for a couple of days and then shooting the video, but honestly I was excited to show you guys the watch. And no point for, I'm timing it right now just to make sure, but from all the Orients that I've had already, I think there were like 4 up until now. All of them were within 10 to 12 seconds a day fast, something like that. Some were like 7-8 seconds fast, other were like 13, 14 at max. So less than 15 seconds. I'm expecting this one to be no more than 15 seconds fast a day, and ideally more around 10. It uses the same tried and true movement, which is used in almost all the Orients that come out today. I think it's F6922. It's 22 joules, of course, hand winding hacking, day and date movement. Pretty much you get pretty much the same functionality as Seiko, the super famous NH35 for other, as it's known in the Seikos, 4R36. I think it's 36. Yeah, 35 is just the date, and 36 has the day and the date. And yeah, guys, that's it. I mean, the clasp is a little bit on the cheap side. That's to be expected at this price, but it has a foldover, has pushers. It's okay. It makes some noise, but that's acceptable. The price range, the links are solid, and the bracelet itself is very nicely made, if you ask me. I can't show you properly. It's not my greatest video, I'm guessing, but anyways, the links are not like those like the Seiko links, which appear solid, but you can see some kind of a cut on the side. These are proper solid links, if you ask me. Polished on the sides, brushing with these accents here. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I got this thing from Creation Watches. It was 225 euros, I think. Thereabout. That in dollars, like, I don't know, 135, 230, $240, something like that. And I think it's worth it. In Europe, if you are in Europe, you will have to pay import tax. What I mean is VAT, or if you are outside Europe, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. But yeah, for us in Europe, 20% more on that, plus DHL shipping and stuff, it came to I think 209 euros, something like that, 294. That's pretty much the price. A little bit more than the money I got for the Certina, so I'm fine with that. Also, you're getting 20mm lug width, which is cool. You can, or you can't really easily strap bracelets and stuff here, because as you can see, there's a really small gap here. This bracelet is pretty thin. The end link is really small, and I tried it with one elastic strap a little bit earlier. It was not the easiest fit. I mean, it works, but I'm just trying to figure out something here. Yeah, it wasn't a great fit. I mean, it works, but I'm not sure. Probably sometime in the summer I will get one of the more dressier strap coat. Dressier or not, but strap coat has some pretty cool bracelets that appear to have a really smaller end links, and they have a quick release on them. They are like not exactly made, not that robust as for the divers, but more for casual watches, not for the tool watches. And I might get one of those and try it, because without the lugs here, you can fit. If the size of the end link fits in that small portion here, because that's the issue. But anyways, any 20mm bracelet or strap should fit here and would not look awkward, because there are no lugs. And again, we are out of focus. And one other thing that I find cool for this watch, is that, if you can see that, let me try to focus here a little bit closer. If you take a look at the logo and the Orient label, it's applied. Most of the watches at this price range, around 200 euros, mainly the Kamasu and the Mako and all of those, they have really small teeny logo, the one with the lions applied, but it's not. It's smaller than this, and it looks like pretty teeny, if you ask me. Like I don't know, barely applied, if you know what I mean. And this has the proper logo applied and proper labeling below it. I mean, this is I think it looks a lot better. Let me just get briefly my Seiko. And I'm back. You can see that the Seiko is a little bit dirty. Actually, not dirty, those are drops from water that I have dried in a weird way. And yeah, anyway, let me just refocus. You can see the pretty similar case types of those two legless, as you can see, as I call them. The Seiko is a little bit bigger and also a little bit thicker. The Seiko is 44mm, but I think the look-to-look is similar. Again, about a millimeter more, like 37 and a half, and this is 47. Sorry, 47 and a half, 46 look-to-look, and case size 44, 43 and a half. So you can tell that the Seiko is a little bit bigger. But yeah, pretty cool watches, guys. You can tell that I'm into 70s/80s watches. But yeah, let me try to show you the loom, and I think we're pretty much done. The loom. Yeah, I hope you like this one, guys. I think it's super interesting, this Orient, and I think that if you are interested in some more like weirder watches, it's now I gotta unload the exposure. Yep, you can see. If you are into more different watches, as I can say, definitely worth a look. You can see that the loom is okay, nothing too fancy. This has really small dots, but sorry about that. Whoops, yeah. But those dots are pretty good enough for you to see the time, and I'm fairly positive that there's again some lighting. I might have some smudges on the camera. Let's see if I have to reshoot this, but I'm gonna watch it in the computer and decide after this. But again, it's a pretty good video anyways, up until this point. I should have realized that a little bit earlier. Anyways, if it's watchable, I'll upload this like this, and if it's really bad, you can hate on me in the comments. Sorry about that. If you are into a little bit more interesting watches, definitely check this out. They have a limited edition also of this. It's in black and it has rainbow color markers. It's pretty fun, but it's on a not on a rubber strap, on a leather strap, and again, black watch. I'm not really a fan of black watches, although I had an Orient which was black, but yeah, anyways, not my thing apparently. So that's it. Oh, they also have one in bronze, but not the real bronze as the material, but PVD coated again. So yeah, but if you like it, if you are curious to see if it would wear okay on a smaller wrist, you can get it confirmed from me. Yes, up to like 6.5 inches you're good. Might be a little bit big for the 6.5, but 6.5 and upwards of wrist size is enough for this watch. And also you can get it on some sort of as I said, on some sort of a fabric strap or something like that, which would make it feel even smaller than this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and let me know what you think of this watch in the comments. Bye.